Whether we're feeling intense anger or overwhelming ecstasy, these emotional highs and lows can cloud our judgment and lead to regrettable choices. It's akin to going grocery shopping while you're hungry. Your immediate needs and desires overshadow your rational thinking. So let's take a look at why making decisions in these heightened emotional states is a bad idea, how it can waste valuable resources, and why the best decisions are made with a clear and balanced mind. Emotions are undoubtedly a powerful driving force in our lives. They can inspire us, they can motivate us, they can even protect us. However, when emotions are at their peak, they can also distort our perception and impair our ability to make sound decisions. At emotional extremes, whether positive or negative, our cognitive function is significantly impacted. Intense emotions activate the amygdala, the part of our brain responsible for processing emotions, which in turn can hijack our prefrontal cortex, the area involved in rational thinking and decision making. This process is often referred to as amygdala hijack. It means that our emotional responses can override our logical reasoning, leading us to make decisions that we might later regret. Anger is a powerful emotion that can significantly cloud our judgment. When we make decisions out of anger, we're more likely to act impulsively and irrationally, which can have serious consequences. When we're angry, our impulse control diminishes. We might say or do things without considering the long-term effects. This can lead to actions that damage relationships, harm our reputations, or create wholly unnecessary conflicts. For instance, sending an angry email or making a rash financial decision out of spite can have lasting negative impacts. Anger can also create a kind of tunnel vision where we become overly focused on the source of our anger and lose sight of the bigger picture. This narrowed perspective can prevent us from seeing alternative solutions or understanding the broader context of a situation. As a result, our decisions are based on limited information and heightened emotional responses rather than rational analysis. Making decisions out of anger can lead to the waste of valuable resources. For example, ending a business partnership abruptly due to a heated disagreement can result in lost opportunities, financial losses, and the need to invest time and energy in finding new partners. Similarly, making impulsive purchases to cope with anger can strain our finances and lead to regret once that anger subsides. On the flip side, making decisions while ecstatic can also lead to poor outcomes. While it might seem that positive emotions would enhance our decision making, excessive excitement can be just as detrimental as anger. When we're ecstatic, we tend to overestimate the potential positive outcomes of our decisions. This can lead to overly optimistic judgments and risk-taking behavior. For example, investing a large sum of money in a high-risk venture because we're excited about the potential returns can result in significant financial loss if things don't go exactly as planned. Ecstasy can also cause us to downplay or ignore potential risks. We might become so focused on the anticipated benefits that we completely overlook the possible downsides. This can result in decisions that are not well thought out and expose us to unnecessary risks. For instance, accepting a job offer without carefully considering the terms and conditions just because we're thrilled about the opportunity can lead to dissatisfaction and regret later on. Just as with anger, making decisions while ecstatic can waste resources. For instance, committing to a major purchase or signing a contract during a moment of euphoria can lead to financial strain and regret if the excitement wears off and we realize we acted prematurely. The time and money spent rectifying these decisions can be significant, leading to unnecessary stress and wasted resources. The best decisions are made with a clear and balanced mind. When we're calm and collected, we're better able to assess situations objectively, consider various perspectives, and weigh the potential outcomes. A clear mind allows for rational analysis, which is essential for effective decision making. When we're not swayed by intense emotions, we can gather and evaluate relevant information. We can consider the pros and cons and make more informed choices. This rational approach helps ensure that our decisions are based on facts and logical reasoning rather than emotional impulses. Making decisions with a clear mind enables us to take a long-term perspective. We're better able to consider the future implications of our choices and make decisions that align with our long-term goals and values. This foresight helps prevent short-sighted decisions that we may later regret. Maintaining emotional stability is critical for consistent and effective decision making. When we're emotionally stable, we're less likely to be swayed by momentary highs and lows. This stability allows us to approach decisions with a level-headed mindset, reducing the likelihood of impulsive or irrational choices. Recognizing the impact of emotions in our decision making is the first step towards making better overall choices. So here's some strategies to help you avoid making decisions when you're at an emotional extreme. Take a pause. When you find yourself in an emotional extreme, whether angry or ecstatic, take a pause before making any decisions. Give yourself time to calm down and let your emotions settle. This pause can provide the space that's needed to regain a clear perspective. When we're emotionally charged, seeking input from trusted friends, family members, or colleagues can provide valuable perspective. They can offer objective insights and help us see things we might overlook due to our emotional state. Another thing I'm really big on, practice mindfulness. personal rules for decision making can help prevent rash choices during emotional extremes. For example, you might decide not to make any major financial decisions when you're feeling highly emotional, or wait 24 hours before responding to emotionally charged situations. Reflecting on past experiences can remind us of the consequences of making decisions in emotional states. By learning from past mistakes we've made, we can become more mindful of the need to wait until we're calm before making important decisions. So, wrapping up, making decisions while at emotional extremes, whether driven by anger or ecstasy, is a practice fraught with pitfalls. These heightened emotional states can cloud our judgment, lead to impulsive actions, and result in wasted resources. Just as going grocery shopping while hungry can lead to unwise purchases and expired products hanging out in your kitchen, making decisions when emotionally charged can lead to regrettable choices. Remember that the best decisions are made with a clear and balanced mind. By taking a pause, seeking input, practicing mindfulness, setting decision-making rules, and reflecting on our past experiences, we can navigate our emotions